Hello, everybody. This is Christina Fasonic coming live to you from Wheeling, West Virginia, where we had sunshine today, but we expect to have 5 days of rain in a row. So I am here with my co host.
Hey, Christina, how are you tonight?
Hey, Damien. And we have a new writer for you tonight. And would you like to do the introductions before we bring Connie on?
I would love to. So, tonight we have a treat for y'all. We've got Connie Kinsey. She is an award winning writer living in a converted barn on a dirt road at the top of a hill in West Virginia with two dogs, with a cat, and the occasional squirrel. I was thinking fill in the blank, but her work has been published online and in print. She writes both fiction and nonfiction. I've had a chance to check out some of her fiction. So we're looking forward to bringing you Connie Kinsey.
Thanks, Damien. And Connie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're pretty good. Did you have sunshine today where you are?
Good. I was so happy to see it.
It's such a rare thing, especially around this area right now.
Yes, it's supposed to rain again, I think, Wednesday, but right now we have sun.
Here it is supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I'm like, what's the point?
I'm sorry.
And that's crappy. Spring showers, blah, blah. Anyways, so Damien and I are going to scoot on off the screen for a few minutes and give you a chance to do a reading.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
This piece was born of a writing prompt. We were to listen to Rhiannon Giddens' rendition of Moonshiner's Daughter and write 1,000 words or so. And for whatever reason, it caught my imagination, and this is the story that came from that prompt. The Plum. We call it the Plum. It's the prettiest moonshine that we make. The shine is made from my papa's recipe in a copper still, just like it was 100 years ago. In each jar, we put 13 sweet plums from the trees my great aunt planted after the 37 flood. 13 because that's the number of the disciples plus Jesus, the number of full moons in a year, and the number of children Papa's grandmother birthed, not counting the ones she buried before the rest of them buried her. The river-soaked land fed those trees well, and the plums we harvest are the best you've ever had. They're a beautiful dark ruby color, and as they soak in the shine, they release their juice and turn the shine a color that reminds me of a summer sunset when you just know it's going to storm in a few hours. The sky all dramatic with bright color and swirling clouds. I love twirling the mason jars in my hands so as to get those plums moving round and round. The shine gets prettier and prettier as the movement releases even more color from the plums. Yes, I'm a moonshiner's daughter, and even though I wasn't the longed-for son, Daddy taught me the art. He passed a few years ago, so now it's just Mama and me making the plum. Folks come from miles around to buy it. One fellow bought 40 cases of it, 6 jars to a case. I asked him what he was going to do with that much shine. He said, well, I'd drink it, of course. Me and my friends just love this stuff. He asked me why my mama and me weren't more afraid being without a man to protect us. I told him that I'm meaner than a wildcat and my daddy taught me to shoot just as good as he taught me to shine. He laughed, but I wasn't making a joke. He comes back every year for the plum. The third year, Mama said to me, he's courting you, or trying to, be friendly at least. I hushed her and went on stringing beans. The stuff that gets in her head, I could tell you stories. Every year he came, and each time he stayed a bit longer to visit. One time he came when a storm was stirring, and we put him in my bedroom, and I slept with Mama. She hissed, foolish girl, that man is trying to court you. I was beginning to think she was right, but he left the next morning. A few months later, he drove up the holler when we weren't expecting him. He announced he was there to help us ready for winter. We use a wood stove for heat, and the mountain winters need a lot of wood. I was used to doing it, but I'm thankful to have the help all the same. That night, he slept in my bed, and I slept on the sofa. Before either one of us did much sleeping, we did a lot of talking and a fair amount of sipping of some of the plum. By then, I figured Mama was right. Still in all, I was surprised when he leaned over and kissed me when I was telling him about helping to calf a cow. So yes, he kissed me, and then he said his good night. I tried to figure out whether or not I should go get in my bed too. I spent most of the night wrestling with that question, but I did finally fall asleep on the sofa. I woke to the smell of sausage sizzling and biscuits baking. I was surprised to find him in the kitchen doing the cooking and playing a mandolin, soft and sweet as the dawn. I kissed him. He wrapped his arms around me and said, "I've been waiting on that." 'Twarn't but days later and we was married. Yesterday I birthed a boy. Daddy would have been so tickled. Daddy loved me, but he longed for a boy. It's nice now being loved partly because I am a girl. I'm a moonshiner's daughter, and now I'm a moonshiner's wife. He learnt real quick. I expect I'll be a moonshiner's mother. My family has been making the plum for generations, but now it has a love story to sweeten it even more. Maybe it's always had a love story, but I'm making sure this one gets told. Thank you.
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I didn't know we were going to have happy hour reading tonight. I was something better than water.
Right? I have some caramel shine in my car, and I could have
I
just.
actually have a glass of wine, so.
Oh. Well, I don't know about you, Davian, but I'd like to have a sip of that just to try it.
Absolutely.
The plum is very much a real thing, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
I bet. It sounds amazing.
Yes. If you ever have the opportunity.
Definitely. So, Damien, you have any closing words for us?
Well, I was just thinking, we've got the two dogs, the cat, and the occasional, and they're all, which of them can walk steady? I don't know, with all the shine going on down there. Thanks a lot. And Christina, can you tell our viewers who we've got next reading? This is going to be on Thursday at 8 o'clock.
You always ask me that. Actually, this time I know.
Tonight I came prepared in case you didn't know.
It's Nicola Moretti, right?
It is. It is.
All right. Look at me. I know. I make the schedule. You make the schedule. I never know. Well, thank you so much, Connie. I absolutely loved it. It was wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Absolutely.
Is there do you have a website, Connie, that people can go to?
Yes, I'm at westvirginiafernroot.com.
All right, we'll add that to our site.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night, y'all. See you on Thursday.
See you later.
Bye.